Hi, this is Prak with iRepairMD, and today we're going to be fixing a Apple Watch that's been cracked, and then this is the Apple Watch 2. The Apple Watch 1, 2, and 3 should have similar technology. So for what we need to do is we're going to replace the LCD with a whole new one, and the LCD and the digitizer are all sandwiched together, so they're both laminated together, so we need to replace the whole unit. So in this video we're going to be using the tools. We're going to be using a heat gun, using the spudger tool, a razor blade, guitar pick, and a few other pry tools. Okay, and once you open up the seal, you're gonna need to reseal it, and using the my SGX digitizer seal will seal it so it'll be weather resistant or water resistant. Because once you open it, you will remove the initial bonding adhesive. So let's go ahead and go with the repair. Okay, so what we need to do, first thing we need to do is take the band off the watch. Okay, so let's go ahead and press the release button here of the watch. And, okay, so let's go ahead and take the other band off. Press down, slide up. Okay. So what we need to do now is we're just going to power off the watch. Okay, and then first thing we're going to do is we're going to add heat. Apply even heat around to release the seal. So with the heat gun, go ahead and apply consistent heat around. Okay. And all you really need to do is add heat around the side right here. Okay. And that will weaken the bond of the glue, make it more tacky, and then we should be able to remove the double-sided adhesive that is tacking the LCD on. Alright, so we're going to find a corner. So with the razor blade, we're going to find the weakest corner that we can lift up. Okay, so now I have that lifted up right now. Here we go. And now that we have it lifted, what we need to do is use the pry tool and just work it around. Okay. And the shatter here is really hard, so basically it comes off fairly easy because of due to the shattering that it sustained. So now what you have is this piece. Okay. It's fairly easy. Let's give you a close-up. Alright, so now what you have is this casing right here that you need to remove. And there's two connectors under the casing. And be very careful when you remove the casing, okay? This is a slide casing. Okay? So we're going to lift the casing up. Right here. Okay, so carefully we're going to remove the casing. So this piece right here, what we need to do is go ahead and open up the lip right here. Just use a razor, get underneath to release a snap. You want to be very careful. You don't want to rip this cable in the process, okay? Okay, so now you go ahead. We got the hinge connector removed, okay? So now we have the LCD right here. You have the digitizer and the LCD, and go ahead with a pry tool, lift the digitizer and LCD carefully. Lift it up. Okay, comes off. Digitizer, and then the LCD. Now you have that done. This is the old LCD. That's out of play. Well, now we're going to go ahead and clean up the area. Okay? So we're going to clean up the area and remove all the adhesive off. And again, be very careful. Okay, so once you finish cleaning all the glass shard off the antenna band, let's go ahead and put the antenna band around the frame of the watch. Okay, carefully. All right, this is where you want to use the adhesive, the SGX adhesive right now. We're going to use SGX to hold the antenna down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to use a little piece of SGX right now. Use a tweezer right here, and now we're going to just apply a little sliver of SGX all around. Okay, this will be a watertight seal, and also will allow us to affix the antenna back on. Okay. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and put the antenna back on here carefully. I'm going to carefully affix this. Okay, use my spudger tool here to make sure it's all lower into place. Okay, so the antenna is the frame that we want around. Okay. Make sure everything is nice and rested. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and put the new LCD connector on. Okay, we'll put the LCD and the digitizer connector into place. Let's go ahead and put that into place using the spudger tool or the pry tool. And what you're trying to feel is a snap, a little resting snap like that. Now let's go and put the other one on. Okay. Let's rest it on here. And we got a snap. Let's go ahead and power the phone on, the watch on, to see if we have any power. Okay. Make sure everything's nice and rested. And now we'll power up the watch. Before we do the seal, we're going to test everything. We're going to test how it matches onto the phone. We want to see the antenna range also. And let it boot up. I'm going to fast forward to when it boot up. Okay, so now the watch has boot up. There we go. Let's get to the main menu. There we go. Digitizer all work. So let's go ahead and put everything together. All right, so now let's go ahead and seal it. So to do the seal, what we need to do is go ahead and remove the stickers from the back right here. Okay. And now we're going to put the plate back on, the fastener right here. So let's go ahead and put the fastener back into place. Single and double fastener right here. Go ahead and snap it in. Its original place right now. All right. Okay, now the fastener is locked back in. Go ahead and snap the fastener back into place. Okay, now the fastener is in. Let's go ahead and put everything in for installation. Okay. So now what we need to do is seal this, okay? So best way to do it is to use the SGX seal I have here. And again, this seal is actually replaceable. It works a lot better than the actual double-sided adhesive that Apple used, because this is a silicone waterproof seal. So when you use this seal right here, you're actually creating a water-resistant barrier for your screen. If you try to use if you do the replacement and you use the double-sided adhesive, temperature, and it also over time the adhesive will lose its ability to bond, and it'll come loose. But when you use this digitizer seal, it's not. It's a flexible silicone seal, and it's also moisture resistant, and it's highly flexible, so it won't come off. Okay, now that you have this, let's go ahead and press down on this. Okay, like that. And now what we're gonna do is, for about an hour, we're gonna put tape. We're gonna put tape around this, okay? And we'll be back in an hour. Let's go ahead and put tape around first. tape will assist in the bonding. While the adhesive cure, you want to add as much pressure as possible, and tape is the ideal medium you want to use. So we're using tape. Make sure everything is flush. Now add pressure. Okay, and that's it. And then we'll come back in about an hour and to finish the repair. Okay, so now it's been an hour. Let's go ahead and take the adhesive off. All right. And now, test the watch out. Okay. Yep, connection, everything works well. And pictures and cameras, contacts, recent calls, yep. Okay, so now what we're going to do is clean the area with a microfiber cloth using a little alcohol in here. All right, now we're going to get rid of any adhesive from the SGX. Just clean it off. On the edges. Okay, so now, as you can see, it's perfect. Everything is flush. Okay, now let's put the watch band back on. Okay, now we have a brand new Apple Watch. This is Prak with iRepairMD. Safe repair. Bye-bye.